Steve Carrington, Palmer Mayor, taking you 5 days into the future for our February 27th, 2024 council meeting. We're still ongoing with the manager search. I believe it's still posted now to the end of the month. I believe we've received, as of today, I think there was 3 applications. And then on Palmer Community Resource Day was on the 21st, this last Wednesday. And there was 26 nonprofits and social service organizations that came. And then people came looking, to sign up and find out what resources were available, as well as some community members coming to see, what was happening and what resources were available to those in need. And thank Polybeth and Sherry for pulling off the event that was twice as well attended as last year. Twice as many people came. For the agenda highlights, we have minutes from the February 13th meeting. We've got a presentation or an appearance with Carla Swick from the Soroma Sister City, giving us an update and what's coming in the future. And we have some proclamations for some colony wrestlers. And then kind of our big item for the night is we have the city attorney's report. She's done a report on the libraries and the law and how the law relates to library materials in the Palmer Public Library. This will be, I call it exhausting. I don't know if it's an exhaustive report, but it's I believe it was 27 pages or so, and covers a lot to do with books and libraries in Alaska. And as I read through it, it brings up a lot of interesting questions. I came up with questions like, I know that the city of Palmer was incorporated in 1951 with the territory of Alaska, but do you know when the Palmer Library was officially recognized? I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to look at the report. There's also a lot of different statutes for both the city code as well as the state code and affecting libraries. And there's essentially 2 responsible parties that kind of come out of those codes. And again, you might have to look it up in the packet to see what the answer is. And she covered a whole lot about things like obscenity, defamation, speech, freedom of speech, and there's a lot of interesting factors in how this works, and some of it's just the phrases lawyers come up with, but there's the First Amendment can be strictly scrutinized, which is an interesting phrase, what is Alaska's legal definition of obscenity? I can almost say that word, obscenity. And then she went through and it's like, well, this is my comment, not hers, but like a good electrical cord, there's a 3-pronged test for 3 different elements for dealing with books and how they fit in with the public. Kind of one of the big questions that kind of comes down to it is who should control what people have access to read. And she also went through, where do we go from here? What options are there in the future? And she there's difficulties with all of them, but I think it'll give us. I'm sure we'll have some robust discussion with the attorney and with the council in looking at what are the options we can do and what direction should we be looking on this. So I think I even have a short video clip about Resource Day, and we might play that here.
Hi, Mr. Mayor. Wish you were here. I know.
And coming up, we have. Oh yes. The Arctic Winter Games is coming up here in just a few weeks. Make sure to check out their website and see what events there are and where you want to go and cheer on which countries you want to cheer on and having fun with that.
This life, it happens fast. I'll enjoy the time in this hourglass. Yes, I will. Oh, yes, I will.
So, this is Steve Carrington, Palmer Mayor, taking you 5 days into the future for our February 27th City Council.